Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Are you ready to start? We're going to do poke root. So sorry, I confused poke leaf with poke root. They go together. In my mind, I was going to do them together. So sorry. So today we're doing poke root. Yesterday we did poke leaf. So get nice and comfortable in your seat. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths in through a nose and out through a mouth. One more. Getting that nice oxygen into your body and your brain makes you feel relaxed already. Okay, so this is poke root, video 17. This is a 2x2 tile, so you could use whatever size paper you have or draw out a 2x2 square. I'm going to be doing 2x2s every day, so if you want to just mark out 2x2 squares for the future videos, you could do that and you'll be ready. We use a Pigma Micron 01 pen or whatever pen you want to use. We have a pencil, it's just a regular pencil, a tortillon for blending. If you don't have a tortillon, a Q-tip, some people call it an earbud. Oh, and you could even use tissue paper or your fingers. Fingers are kind of hard if you have tiny spaces, so I would definitely recommend a Q-tip or a tortillon. Okay, so we're going to start with 4 dots, a dot in each corner. Oh, and don't forget, we have to have appreciation and gratitude for another Zentangle lesson and being able to be here to watch it, whether it's the replay or live. So we're going to make a dot in each corner, and then I am going to connect the dots. You can make wavy lines. Turn your tile so that you're drawing the line towards you. You could make straight lines. You could have curly cues. And however you want to do the border. When you do the corner dots, they don't have to be in the exact place in each corner. You could have one up, one down. You could have them in 4 different positions, and that would give you a more interesting string when you put them together, a more interesting border. Okay, so this is very similar to poke leaf, except that it's a berry. And the poke leaf and the poke root, I don't know why it's called poke root, because it's a berry, it's not a root. But the poke leaf and the poke root come from the same plant. It's actually a real plant that grows in Maria and Rick's garden, and they're the creators of Zentangle. So we're going to start by making a stem like that. You could do it straight or curved, and then we're either going to put a little circle around it, or like yesterday, that little line. We have a piece of paper. We did a little line like that. So whichever you want to do it. And then instead of making the leaf, we're going to make a round berry. And so I'm going to put another stem here with another circle. And being that this berry is going to be under here, we're going to start here. We're going to come around. We're going to stop at this berry and come at the bottom there and connect it. And you just build your berries any which way you want them to go. They could all go in one direction. They could go in all different directions. This is your art, so you do it however you want it to be done. So you make sure you put some behind and some in front, and just keep building your berries. And of course you can combine poke leaf and poke root, and I have a sample of that. And I'm going just to add more, and you just keep adding. Now this is a great filler for spaces. If you don't know what to put in your space, poke leaf and poke root are very common ones to use. I missed that. Okay, so you just keep building those berries. They could come out of anywhere. This is your artwork, so you make it do what you want it to do. And I'm going to put another one here. And we just put that little round circle around. Okay, and I think I'll add another one right here. Put that little circle around. And maybe I'll add one more little one right there, just because I can. Okay, and that is your poke root. And now we're going to shade it. Now I could put more here and more there if you want. It's up to you. Maybe I'll put another one over here, just because I can. There. Okay. So we're going to shade this just like we shaded the poke leaf. We're going to put some graphite right under there. Being that this is behind here, we're going to turn our tile so it's facing us. We're going to use the side of our pencil, and we're going to put some graphite right there. I'm going to graphite it all before I smudge it. So this one is under that. We put graphite there, a little graphite under there, and graphite here because this is under this one. And put a little graphite there, and put a little graphite there. You can put a little there if you want. Put some graphite there, and we're going to put graphite under here, and we're putting graphite on this side because this berry is behind that berry. And keep turning your tile so that's always facing you. I'm going to put some graphite there. I'm going to put a little graphite over there. And we'll put graphite on both sides of this berry. Graphite under there. We can put graphite under here. And we're going to put graphite right there. And graphite over here. Graphite over here. Okay. Now we're going to take our tortillon and we're going to start smudging that in. So we'll go in little circles. We'll get that center dark and pull it down a little. And that one is the top one, so you don't have to put any graphite on it. If you want to, you can. So we're doing the same here. And then we're just moving Hi, Jenny. We're just moving in circles, bringing that graphite into the berry. Of course, we're not going to cover the whole berry. And we're just grinding it into the paper. And I'm going to do the same here. Just getting that nice and smoothed out so there are no hard lines with the graphite. And you could always add more graphite. So start light, add more if you want to. Put something right there. And I forgot to put graphite right. Graphite under here. And graphite under here. This one, because this one's behind this one. Okay. So we're going to pull the graphite round and out a little. Same here. And then we're going to move that graphite into the berry, leaving that side white. And we'll do this berry. Okay. And this berry also has some on this side because it's a little under this one and under this one. So just put a little there. And then we'll do this. And this one is a little under the first one, so. And do this side. And remember to breathe. Remember to keep a loose grip on your tools so you don't have a death grip on it. And we're going to do this berry up here. And remember to always turn your tiles so it's always facing you, and so your hand that you're using with your tools doesn't move much. The tile moves, not your hands. Because you don't want to get your hand in weird positions like that. You want it to be in a neutral, comfortable position. Okay. So then, if you like what you have, you stop, you admire, you turn your tile all around, although this sort of has a direction so you know which is top and bottom. But if you wanted to go like that, you know, you could make it coming down. You could make it, you know, that way. So you decide what direction is top, bottom, left, and right. And when you figure that out, before, I'm just going to make a fun little border here. I'm going to just go over the pencil line that I made. And I'm just going to make a fun little border. You don't have to do this, and you can make it solid if you wanted to. I'm not going to attach it here. I'm going to leave that open so it looks like the poke root is coming through the border. Now this border got covered by the poke root, so you just pick it up there. And that's my little fun border. And now you put your initials or your chop somewhere on the tile. And I'm going to put it right here. There's my initials. Then you're going to turn it over And you're going to sign your name. And today, and you date it, it's 4/26. I don't know where the year is going. And then you hold your tile away from you and admire it. And there we have poke root. And I have some samples to show you. So here is poke root that I used as a string which separated these two other areas. You could have poke root going up a string or going in one direction or all directions. It's totally up to you. And then here is poke leaf and poke root. You could do those together. And so that is today's lesson. Poke root got the right title today. I hope you enjoyed this tangle, and please post in the comments what you have done with poke root and poke leaf. And have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.